Hi guys, I just wanted to go over the lesson 9 exit ticket and make sure you guys understood what the lesson was teaching today. For the first one, it was string 1, 2, and 3 if you'll remember. What I wanted you guys to do, and a mistake that a lot of you made, was you needed to look to see what this was actually labeled. So if you'll see what I circled, it says 1 meter, and I wrote 1 above it because really what that means is that this is just one hole. So that means it's one hole in the ones place. So if we were talking about like a decimal, it would be in the ones place. That means that each one of these little pieces, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, is worth 1/10, or if I was writing it as a decimal, 0.1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I was going to label that, it would be 0.5 because it's 5/10. Then you got to this box. And this is where some of you got confused. This box is then also broken up into 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 6 pieces here. Now this isn't going to be 0.6 because this is 10 pieces of a tenth. So that is really 1/100th here. Or in this case, because there's 6 colored in, it's 6/100ths. Which if I was writing that like a decimal would be 0.06, okay? Now I know some of you had like 0.54, 0.55. The picture was a little deceiving, so I gave it to you as long as you were close. Now I would have to add up my 0.5 and my 0.06, right? So my total that's shaded in here would be 0.56. So that should have been written as a decimal. The biggest mistake I saw is that some of you were trying to write it 5.6. These are not holes, so that's why it's very important when you have a tape diagram that you look to see what it's labeled. And obviously if we are using decimals, this is probably going to be tenths or hundredths. Here, all you had to do was compare your decimals. And this is just like when we learned even in 1st and 2nd grade, the bigger the number, the greater it is. So 0.8, so that's 8/10. Is that greater than, less than, or equal to 6/10? 8/10 is bigger, like Miss Setting always says. So I want 8 cookies or 6 cookies. I always want more, so I would have 8. The next one, same principle. Now remember, even though there's no number after this 5, you can always think to yourself, there's a 0 there, okay? So if I'm comparing 36/100ths and 50/100ths, I know that that 5 is bigger, so it's going to be 36/100ths is less than 5/10 or 50/100. Okay guys, hopefully that makes sense and cleared it up for you, okay? Bye.